Alright, so we'll go for a new world. We will call it Silvery. Game mode normal. There's also simulation mode where you can use anything you've already unlocked in normal mode. I'm going to go with normal. Normal water options, normal terrain options. I got this quite recently. I got it in the summer sale, and so far I found it very relaxing once you get into the right mindset. When I started, I got a bit stressed because there's no pause button, and you've got tasks popping up, and you get a bit, oh, I've got to do it. You're in that, most games, oh, I've got a task, I've got to get it done. Oh, I've got a plan. Oh no, there's no pause, and it's like, no, you could just watch the game happen like some kind of screensaver. So I'm like, okay, letting go of the kind of pressures like that. Generate world. Doesn't matter if we're slow, so long as the ecosystem lasts. Here we go then. This is the barren land we start with. It calls itself barren land. I'm not being judgmental. And we have some popcorn clouds. I think they look like popcorn. And we have water. So let's zoom out, see what we've got. This is our terrain. Quite a few blobs of water. That's what I'm calling them. Blobs. Hills and dales. So up here on the top left, we have our diversity points. So far we have 2,500. We have how many diversity points we're getting every something or other. I can't remember. Obviously we're on 0. Oh, per minute. It says it right here. I could just read it. How many diversity points we're getting per minute. Then there's like the plant shop, the animal shop, your tasks, stats and info, which I haven't quite worked out yet. We can choose different background music should we wish to. Seems really quiet now, doesn't it? I'm going to turn off a bit. Okay. Fine. And we can do a biome tester, which just shows you what biome you're in and how much percentage-wise. It looks really, really simple, but there's obviously a lot of work that's happened with numbers and stuff. Don't want to think about that too much because then we would not be having a chill Friday. So let's click on tasks. So we have one unlocked task. It's called watching grass grow. Okay, I'm just getting into a calmer mood from all that crazy typing. You can see at the bottom there the time of the day. It seems to be jumping up in 5-minute intervals, but try not to let that stress you out. Day 1, year 1. I don't think there's any timings going on. Just keeping things alive. So I'll let my chair back a little bit. Here we go. To begin a new ecosystem, start by planting some simple grass. Click on the grass in the plant shop and then place some seeds in the world. After a few seconds, the grass will grow to its full size. I know, it's pretty amazing. While you wait, you can select the grass in the world by clicking on it to see its current stats and other options. Requirements: grow 1 fully grown grass tuft. And then we have some rewards. We will get a daisy, the flower power task, and 150 diversity points. So, plant shop, here is the grass tuft. It costs 100 diversity points. So, looking around then, what I'm going to do from my beginning playthrough, I think I'll start one area that will be our prepping area. Oh, hi Bolt, hi Digby. You kind of both popped in at the same time there. Hope you guys are alright. I don't know what a CRT is, but I trust you know what you're doing. Yeah, so we're going to have a staging area. Staging area sounds better. By this long lake here, where we'll just have our amalgamations of ecosystems and see what we can do there. So, grass. You can see as you hover over the barren land, you've got the environment is 100% fine for grass. Altitude is good, and definitely not in the unsuitable biome. So we're going to plonk down. What does it say? It just wanted 1. Yep, we are going to watch some grass grow. Are you excited yet? Well, you shouldn't be. This isn't about excitement. This is about relaxing. Here's our little grass blob. Hi, grass blob. And if we click on it, we can indeed get more stats. Full of health then. Oh, and there's even, oh my goodness, there's pop-ups for everything apparently. Got life expectancy, 4.9 hours. I know that sounds short, but it's time is not constricted. What did I want to say there? Squished. I'm going to go with squished. There are no words today. So things happen faster. Health has gone down already. And now you can see other grass plants poking up. It spreads quite well. It's currently 1.5 hours old. Population density is low and is not damaged or diseased. This is the first generation. And its growth is, oh look at it, ticking up. Incredibly fast growing grass. And our task is already complete and I haven't even looked at the other things. So, this is Evolution tab. You can unlock these, well, quote unquote, evolve these other plants. And there's, oh, I don't know what this one's called. This one's traits. I want to read now. Let's read it. Let's do this properly. So statistics is about the well-being current status of the plant/animal. Evolution. Options to start a new evolution process to unlock new species. These are not wildly scientific, but it's perfectly delightful. Choose the species that you want to unlock, and if all the requirements are met, then you can pay some DP to start the evolution process. That's that one. So we could ostensibly evolve wheat, wild mint, and oregano from grass. Yeah, I know. Who knew? We have traits, a list of the current traits for this plant/animal, and options to genetically modify the traits that get passed on to its offspring. So this particular, our starter grass tuft, I'll call him Tufty because my brain is blank today apparently. Size is 1. Colour looks kind of green. Edibility 100%. We also have performance buffs. Any buffs that are currently affecting the behaviour of this organism? None. And we have actions, various actions that can be carried out for this organism. We can remove many, we can view, and we can transplant, which costs DP. We've also got species information. And that pops up yet another thing. You can see why I like it. It's just so much information. And how I have to restrain myself from constantly making notes. This grass tuft is oh, it's dead. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I hope you didn't get too attached to Tufty. It's gone. The grass tuft is a small basic plant which spreads the grassland biome. This quick growing, there should be a hyphen there if you're going to say it like that. Quick growing plant can survive, I should be able to read properly as well, in most areas and provides food for many small creatures. It grows best in low altitudes. Would have been good for me to know that before I just plonked it down. We've got a 1-star tier. We've got, it's a grass in small plants. Spreads the grassland biome. That's actually more important than you might expect for later on. And it's generally green. A food point 17, I guess that there's some more maths going on. There's too much maths in this game for me at times, so I have to back down. Habitat wise, it prefers to be below 50 meters. I'm not going to read out every single one, don't worry. Just showing you all the information that will be contained in each species. Unsuitable biomes, desert, snow, and swamp. Okay, so, oh, there's one thing here. Evolution tree. Oh my goodness, I've never looked at this. I'm so excited. All the species that can be unlocked from this species. Mouse over species, blah, 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 blah. Oh, there's a tree. This would have been really useful. See, this is why you should click on all of the icons and find out what they do before starting games, I think. So grass can evolve into wheat, wild mint, and oregano with your help. And wild mint can evolve into carrot. You didn't know that, did you? That carrots come from wild mint. I know. We're just busting all these scientific myths. Okay, we've completed our task. We have watched grass grow. So we'll get our rewards. Yeah. Now we have a new task. Flower power. Time to add some colour into the world. Buy a flower from the shop and plant it. Plants in Equilinox slowly spread over the local area. So soon enough you'll have a small patch of grass and flowers. No need to buy more, they'll reproduce on their own. Yeah, apparently we don't need bees. Maybe we'll just imagine invisible bees, okay? So, requirements, 6 fully grown grass tufts, we've already done that, and we want 3 fully grown daisies. I almost wrote it down, I'm going to try and restrain myself, and then we will look at our rewards once this is done. So, back to the plant shop. I'm still using my lively voice we're supposed to be doing intense relaxation, so... Oh, by the way, guys, can you hear the music okay? Just having some water. I kind of fiddled with it, but there was no one here to tell me how it was. So, we can get a daisy, and I like to start with the information tab, because I have been burned. Not literally. That was the last game. Oh dear, don't try to be witty. Not today. So, liked species, grasses. That's pretty simple. We don't need to write that one down, but maybe... No, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm going to do it. Oh, screw it. Daisy likes grasses. So it will grow better if you plant it near grasses, in fact. And it also spreads grassland. These are important later on. So, daisy. White daisies. You can see if I go up here to the hill, it's not a suitable biome, 0%, and has no liked species around it. So we're going to bring it back down here, 56%. The biome is just starting. We've only got a bit of grass after all, so we're just going to have to pick the best. I think 58 there. And we will see how that goes. Now we have a daisy. It is now nighttime. So yeah. While I'm not sure if there's weather, apart from the popcorn clouds. Do you like the popcorn clouds? There is a day-night cycle. Ah, it's cozy, isn't it? So you can see how where our grass and now our daisy, it's slowly getting a bit more green. It's nice. I find it quite satisfying to watch the green spread across. See the sun's coming up. Could probably go and check on our daisy. Let's zoom in. Oh, I think there's a second daisy. No, that's a grass tuft. Oh, hang on. There's the second daisy. It's over there. Sun's coming up, getting a bit of a red sunrise. I imagine that the green is actually like smaller grasses and mosses that we just can't see very much, and that the grass tufts are more like those tall grasses. Being a chill nature god, absolutely, Digby. That is the idea. And now we've got 3 daisies. We just need to get them grown fully, and we'll be able to get our next item. There we go. We have completed flower power, and we will receive the oak tree, another task, and a bunch of DP. Claiming rewards, yeah. And the new task is my first tree. Oh, touching. You'll notice that the terrain has turned green, and this is because the grass and daisies have created a grassland biome. Different species like living in different biomes, and you can check their preferences in the species info panel. Grow a tree in the new grassland biome at a suitable altitude for this task. So, it wants us to grow an oak tree to over 50% maturity, and have 1 oak tree in the world with an environmental satisfaction of over 70%. It is deceptive. This game starts deceptively easy, and as you go along, it's more and more complicated with what each species requires and getting them to evolve as well. So, I'm trying to find my calm voice. I don't seem to have it. I have stream voice and it doesn't seem to have any different settings. It's good to sort out. So we have an oak tree. It costs 600 DP. The oak tree is the most... I'm reading it all now, aren't I? The oak tree is the most basic tree in Equilinox and has no problem growing in most areas. Many animals enjoy having this tree in their habitat. I personally do also. It takes much longer to grow than small plants, but also has a longer life. Okay, so it's going to be green. Yeah, don't get overexcited. Habitat-wise then, not making the old mistakes. Oak. Does it have any liked species? No, it wants... So it can live in grassland, forest and woodland. And it wants to live below 40 meters. And we're not going to have to guess, because we can click on this little pipette thing. It's called the biome tester, but it also shows you what altitude you have and what kind of land you're on. You can hover over here and it says underwater altitude -2 meters and still manages to be 6% grassland. So I think we're right. How far is 40? Yeah, we have to get halfway up the hill before we hit 40. So yeah, we're completely safe to plonk the oak tree down willy-nilly. Yeah, I said it. I'm going to put it here overlooking the water. Suitable biome 60%. Alright, maybe I won't then. Oh, 80%, 93, 100. That's perfect. That's where it lives. Now we have a little oak tree. There we go. We're planting trees. It's lovely. See, the daisies have been spreading out. And now we have our oak tree. Oak trees can apparently... Actually, let's use the new thing I found. Well, it's not a new thing, I just hadn't found it before. The evolution tree. So from an oak tree, we can evolve an apple tree, a sycamore tree, and an elm tree. The sycamore can then further be evolved into a nut tree, unspecific, and the elm tree into an ash tree. I'm pretty sure this is not how it really works, but this is my land. Here it goes. Oh, see, it popped up quite a bit there. Here we go. Friday already, huh? Blimey. Blimey. Oh, yeah, see? Task complete. No problems. There does seem to be like a speeding up button here, down the bottom, but I fiddled with it and I can't really tell the difference, so I just leave it. Here we go then. We have completed my first tree. We have unlocked sheep, 4 more tasks, and 1,500 diversity points for Claire. And this is when it starts adding whole bunches of tasks and I start getting overwhelmed. But let's start with more grass. We need more grass. Plant some grass in other areas of the world to start spreading the wildlife. You can either buy new grass from the shop or choose transplant, the transplant option in the grasses action tab to move a grass tuft to a new area, but it is more expensive. So it wants us to have 50 grass tuft. So we've got 16 from our one tufty. So what have we got? We've got 3,960 DP right now. So what I'm going to do, probably extend backwards and to the left. 60. I'm going to put 4 down, I think. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, 4. There we go. And they will slowly come to a simmering boil. I've already forgotten the next bit. That was just 50 grass. Okay, we've also got completionist, which is just complete all the tasks and we'll get 10 million DP. Let's not think too wildly about that. Sheepish is our next task. And why it has a question mark there. Oh, really should have clicked on more things when I did this. We're looking at wildlife basics. Every plant and animal in Equilinox has its own life cycle. They grow over time, reproduce, and eventually die. This section will explain the basics of looking after your wildlife. Okay, click on those. I'm not going to read it all out. Species info. General stats. Yeah, we did that. Health. Yeah, we can take... We've seen health. We need to keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on everything's health. Jesus. Health naturally decreases as it gets older, of course. It's also infected by environmental factors, local population, and physical damage. Animal plant will die when health reaches 0. Reproduction. All species automatically reproduce. You don't need to do anything. Habitats. All species have certain preferences. Some require the presence of certain plants or rocks, certain altitudes or biomes. And food and resources. Okay, many creatures require certain resources. Food or building materials, that's interesting. I wonder who's doing some building. Maybe there's beavers. Or birds creating nests, of course. Ensure they have a sustainable supply of what they need to keep the ecosystem balanced. Okay. So the sheepish task. I don't know how to close this. Maybe I'll click that. No, I wanted to read that. Buggeration. It's not very intuitive here. Yeah, we've just completed the more grass task while we were fiddling around, but let's read this sheepish one first. Time for some animals. Create a herd of sheep and ensure they are satisfied with their environment and have enough to eat. Information about their preferred surroundings and diet can be found in the Species Information Panel. Healthy, happy animals provide you with a regular income of DP. See, we're not earning anything at the moment. I have 3 sheep in the world with an environmental satisfaction of over 75% for rewards. Okay. What's the word for the kind of breeding that happens like autonomously? Where you don't need another member of your species. I can't remember what it's called. Okay, collecting the rewards for more grass. We've unlocked stones and the wheat breeder task. Also some DP. We're starting to get a bit buried now. So let's just plonk a sheep down before we get overwhelmed. Here's sheep, costs 750 DP. This cute fluffy animal. See, I wish it was a more I was about to say archaic, but a less domesticated sheep form, but I guess they wanted to do something recognisable. These cute, fluffy animals love to spend its time roaming around and eating grass or fruit if it can find anything. The sheep also likes to sleep at night and is often hunted by predators. This is one of the most basic creatures in Equilinox. It's not osmosis. Osmosis is where... Isn't osmosis where you have a cell... it's surrounded by water with loads of evening out the amount, cells, things. I kind of have the information somewhere, but it's buried very deeply. Yeah, or I could just be wrong, which is just unacceptable, frankly. It's been a while since my biology A-levels and GCSE. Okay. So the sheep will actually provide us with 52 diversity points per minute. Let's see where it would be happy. Sheep. Suitable biomes. We have grassland, forest, snow. Is snow really a biome? Swamp. Lush. Lush isn't a biome either, is it? Woodland. Yeah, that's the one, Bolt. Thanks for the words. Liked species. It likes to live by trees and eats honey, fallen fruit, fruit bushes, and grass. Has the ability to sleep at night and flee from predators. Okay. So we will plonk one down by a tree. It's not a fan of the biome. I got 77 just now. How far out does the tree effect happen? Oh, quite far. Ooh, look how far out we can go. Sorry, I got distracted and just was zooming around. 73, 58, 70, 71. Seems to be changing, so I could just be flying around like this all the time. The amazing flying sheep. Alright, we'll put it down in 70%. Oh, I put him down, he fell asleep. There we go, we've got a sheep, guys. Ah, look at it. It's like the size of a daisy. That's a tiny sheep. Click on sheep. The sheep's name is Edsel. You can rename the animals. I think maybe that's a bad idea considering they don't live for very long. Look at him go! Look at him go! Hi Edsel! Let's go and get some food. We don't want to get too attached. No, Digby, we don't want to get too attached. Sometimes the animals will die because they're not in the appropriate areas. They've wandered too far, and we're going to have to let it happen because it's a natural way. If we kept trying to help it, it wouldn't balance out. You know what I mean? So a sheep. Oh no, we're going to look at the other thing. Colours looks like kind of pale grey. Bounce power 20 boings. See, adorable. I was unsure when I first looked at the game because of its very origami style, but I don't know, it kind of grew on me. What was I going to look at? What's his life length? 1 day, 19 hours, hence why I'm not going to rename them. So there he goes, he's just going to plonk around. Next then, we have wheat breed. No, it was genetic modification. Wheat breeder popped up afterwards. When you select a plant in the world, you can see its current traits in the Traits tab. When the plant breeds, these traits get passed on to its offspring with slight variations. Clicking the Selective Breed option allows you to modify the traits that get passed on. Use this to create a new... Okay, they put that around the wrong way. That's what threw me there. It should be a stylish new blue version. That doesn't even make sense either. It implies there's an old blue version. Yeah, they could remove the word new, I believe. Create a stylish blue version. You're creating it so it's going to be new. Of the daisy flower, anyway. Have 3 fully grown light blue daisy in the world. Okay, let's find us a daisy. You alright, Edsel? We'll find a young one because it does take some time to evolve. Who knew? No, that's evolution. We're not evolutioning, we're mutating. Okay, so we click there and we go to traits, like it said, I remember. Selective breed, selected. And we click on the spanner tool. And the drop down menu, we can find light blue for 773 diversity points, which we can afford. So we will buy. And I'll leave selective breed on so we can keep an eye. It won't turn this daisy blue, of course. This daisy is already white, but offspring of the daisy could indeed... Oh, there we go. See, we've already got a blue one. Did I check that? No, I didn't. Edsel, stand still. The evolution tree for Edsel. I mean, for sheep. So sheep can be evolved into wild boar, deer, or goat. And a wild boar can evolve into a warthog, and the deer can evolve into a camel. Oh yeah. Okay. Did we have one more? I believe we did. We had wheat breeder. I'm getting a sore throat. I can't see Edsel. It's the only thing that's moving. There we go. Oh look, a new oak tree. You can use your current wildlife to unlock new species. Select a grass tuft in the world and go to the evolution tab. You can then pay some DP to start evolving the wheat species. You'll need to meet certain requirements for the evolution process to progress. In this case, you'll need some stones. Have 3 wheat in the world. So I'm going to go to the plant shop. And wheat. No, we don't want wheat. No, I want to find some grass. Okay, I will find some grass a little further off. Back here, I think. You. And the evolution tab, here is wheat. It costs 215 diversity points. And nearby species, it needs to be have 3 stones surrounding it. Not quite sure how close these stones have to be. I think fairly close from what I've fiddled around with. Stones cost 170 DP. So we'll go plonk, plonk, plonk. And then C. Yeah, and now it's kind of gone a golden colour. Oh, we've got a mutation. Quick. Now we have baby sheep called Admiral. So you see how Edsel is kind of a pale grey. Admiral is white. That doesn't look like white. What colour is that? Yeah, it's white. Oh, my eye's just doing a thing, clearly. So Edsel now has a baby sheep, often called a lamb, called Admiral. Anyway, back to the grass. We will start evolving. There we go. And watch that time ticker down. Sorry, did you say you could hear the music? I'm sure you can hear the tweeting of birds that don't actually exist yet. Good, thank you. the boinging doesn't get old. Are they happy? Edsel, how are you doing? Are you happy? Yeah, it looks fine. It's all green. That must be good. And yeah, we have done the genetic modification task. Let's check out our rewards. We have 3 fully grown light blue daisies. That will unlock a brown rock. Not just the one, I'm sure we can have multiple brown rocks if we really wanted. Unlocking some music, the Wander track, and 1000 DP. We go into the music tab. We're currently playing Tranquility. You can see there's a bunch, there's 4 that aren't unlocked. There we go. Yeah, that's what's happening. Why do you feel bad for the guy who wrote the game species? Oh, dear me. I cannot speak so much. Look, a brown rock. I guess it doesn't prefer anything at all. No, it doesn't have any preference. It's a large lump of rock. Sure. May come in handy. Okay, we have successfully evolved a wheat. Here it is. It's got a star over it. Wheat. A grassy plant with nutritious seeds. This plant is only able to grow in low altitudes near water, oh bugger, and prefers stony terrain. It acts as a good spreader of the grass biome, and both the seeds and the plant itself provide food for many animal species. Ah, we've got a 2-star tier. Well, why do you feel bad for him, Digby? Because he's on Steam? So below, okay, let's write this down. We've got a new species, wheat. Doesn't seem to have preferred biome, but it does have ones it doesn't like. So it likes stones. It wants to be below 20 meters. Oh, and we've done the sheep task as well. It's all taking away, isn't it? It does not want to be in desert, snow, jungle, or lush. Alright, so we're going to have to move it a bit further down towards the water, I would say. And that means we need more stones. Stones. I think we'll put it just over here a bit. 1, 2, 3. Then we will grab it, because once you click on that, you've suddenly grabbed it. And if you haven't made your preparations and are unaware of where you're supposed to put it, you're just going to have to dump it somewhere. So we're going to dump it here, and cross fingers. Plonk. There we go. Oh, we have 3 sheep. That's Admiral. There's a new lamb called Barley. There you go. Looks like the sun's going down, and we can collect our next reward for satisfied sheep. Unlocking the birch tree. 3 more tasks and a bunch of DP. Birch tree. Okay. Oh, let's this up a bit. I think the developer's called Carl. I'm sure I saw some kind of what's it called? Post. Yeah, although I've looked at many game posts lately, it could be anybody. Oh, and we've done another task. Oh, amazing. We've got our wheat sorted. And we have unlocked chicken. Yeah, chicken! And seaweed. Nice. We're going to wait for the tasks though. If anybody's watched my my RimWorld, they understand how much I like chickens. We've got cashing in. A new task. Diversity points are your currency in Equilinox. You can start to earn DP from animals or by completing tasks. Every animal produces a small amount of DP per minute, with healthier, happier, full-grown animals producing more. In the toolbar, you can see the total amount of DP that you're earning per minute from your animals. The requirement is to earn over 500 per minute. We currently are on 131. Okay, what else have we got? Grassy plains. Let me have some water. Oh, I don't feel like I'm talking more than usual, but my throat is getting drier quicker. That's right, go really silent when I have to gulp loudly. Silly music. Oh, I thought one of the sheep was dying, but it's just sleeping. It's okay, guys, it's okay. Start breeding and diversifying the grassland plants, flowers and trees to create some beautiful and lush meadows. Unlock new species using the evolution system by meeting the breeding requirements for the new species. I went a bit Sean Connery there, sorry. So this is a bit more involved. It wants 3 red maples, 3 wobbly trees. Anybody heard of the wobbly tree? And 4 wild mint. And I gotta tell you, I've had so much problem. So much problem? That's not right, is it? Is it? Sorry, my brain is not with it. I have not slept well for some days. I had issues with the wild mint. It took a very long time. I've completely forgotten what the hell we were doing. I've lost it. Lost it. It would be cool here if you had like the information button and you could click on it to find out what you need to get a red maple tree. That would be useful. Before we look at that, we will go to the next task. Actually, no, it's nighttime. Let's leave them alone. So, we've got some wheat growing over there on the left. If we click on one of the oak trees, or maybe a more healthy one than that, a young one, and the evolution tab, we can grow... See, that's not red maple at all. What were the other ones? Yes, I've forgotten already. Where is it? Wobbly, wild mint, red maple. So none of those we can get from here, from the oak. The grass can give us wild mint. Costs just 490 DP. Hi, Callan. Hope you're doing well. But it needs to be a specific size. It can only... Oh, that piece of grass died. It can only evolve from a piece of grass that is 1.05 with the size trait and in a bio of more than 85% grassland. So, yeah, wild mint is going to take a while. What you can do, click on a piece of grass or, you know, whichever species you're looking into, and click on this magnifying glass on size. We're looking for size particularly. And then all the size... Oh, there's one! Shit! Oh my god, quick, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Oh, the biome's wrong. Okay, yeah, overly excited. Yeah, and then you can see the size of all of the surrounding grass tufts. So this would be correct. It is 1.05, except one of our sheep's eating it. But the grassland biome isn't enough. If we click on the pipette, or the dropper tool, you can see grassland is 51% here. Not quite good enough. 62%. Like I said, wild mint, taking quite a long time. That one other time I did it. I did get there in the end, but... Oh, what about this one? 57%. Yeah, we're going to have to wait a little bit. Then you can turn it off again by unclicking the magnifying glass. There we go. So, we must be able to get the red maple and the wobbly tree and the... What was it? No, I can't remember the other one from a different tree. Maybe the birch tree that we recently unlocked and I haven't written down anything about. Here it is, 1260 DP. A tall tree which can grow in almost any grassy area. A lovely addition to any grassland biome. It sounds like I'm selling them now. Oh, one of our oak trees. I think that was our original oak tree. Bye, oak tree. It will indeed be green. Habitat. Grassland. And it wants to live below 60 meters. Abilities provides nesting spots for birds. Okay. So we will put... Where should we put our birch? There's nothing really in the centre. Let's put it in the centre. Here. It doesn't like it because the biome isn't so good there. That's why nothing's growing there, of course. Fine. See, I pick a nice spot, but it's not like that. You can't just plonk it any old how. This one's quite good. 95% suitable. There. So now we have a birch tree. Oh, now we have 4 sheep. This is amazing. Our most recent sheep is Belle. Hello, Belle, the sheep. So if we zoom over to the birch tree, go to the evolution tab, and here you see, oh, 2 of them anyway, red maple and wobbly. Quite expensive. So the red maple tree requires a red birch tree and an altitude of above 35 meters. The wobbly tree needs over 70% grassland, below 15 meters, and 2 sheep in the nearby area. So we will give it some thought. What was the third one? Yes, I've forgotten again. It's just that day. Oh, it's the wild mint, that's why. What else did we do? Under the sea, I think that was the next one. Now that you have a seaweed species, you can start to spread wildlife under the water as well. Start a new underwater ecosystem by placing the seaweed in some sufficiently deep water and wait for it to spread, creating a new river biome. Again, they keep throwing new in there. If you're creating something, it's already new. creating a river biome. Have 10 seaweed in the world for rewards. So let's grab us some seaweed. Better write down its requirements first with the old information tab. Come on, Hans, you can do it. There we go. It would like to live, it can live in barren land and the riverbed. It's not really too hot on jungle or tropical. Interesting. Jungle, tropical. So we'll just plonk it down. We don't have jungle or tropical. See how deep the water is. Seaweed, 480 DP. 100, 100. Okay, I'll plonk it down. There we go, we've got some seaweed. Oh, I can just about see it. Evolution tree. We should always check the evolution tree. From seaweed we can get kelp and water lily. There you go. Did I check the... No, I didn't. The evolution tree of the birch. Red maple, wobbly tree, pagoda tree. It's just a different way of clicking the evolution button there. Alright, what was next? Control a sheep. You can take control of animals and move them around if you wish. Click on a sheep, go to the Actions tab and select the Take Control option. I don't like this. Check the Controls tab for information on how to control the animal's behaviour. Requirements. Take control of a sheep and... Bah. Bah. Alright, well, I don't like mind controlling anything, but we'll just do it for a second for the rewards. Yes, that's very human of me, isn't it? Who are we grabbing? Barley. Barely knew you. Okay, so actions. If we take control, what did we need to do? Wow. Brain isn't going so well here. Is it here? Ah, damn it, I'd forgotten already. Not going well. Where do we check? The Controls tab. Okay. Barley? Oh, this is Belle, sorry. Look how Belle has grown. Controls tab. Actions. Take control. Controls tab. Make noise using the E key. This is Belle. We are moving Belle. And then... Very quiet. So that, anyway, sorry about that, Belle. It'll never happen again. Forcing me to mind control my animals. The hell? That's messed up. Okay. We're completing things left, right and centre. We are rewarded with a button mushroom and the mushroom mastery task. That's in TP. We have completed the Under the Sea task. You can see our seaweed population thriving. And that will unlock trout and some tasks and DP. Lovely. Oh, it's getting a bit stuffy in here. So we'll check the mushroom mastery. Mushrooms are a wonderful addition to almost any habitat. I disagree. Work your way through the mushroom evolution tree and... sorry, it just sounded funny. Unlock all the different mushroom species to complete the task. Apparently there are 4. There's the tall mushroom, jungle mushroom, red mushroom, and tropical mushroom. That's going to take some time, I fear. Alright, where's the mushroom? Okay, button mushroom. Costs 590. Button mushroom. Okay, what do we got? Preferred altitude below 60 meters. Suitable biomes, grassland, forest, swamp, and jungle. Pause for effect. And it likes to live by trees. I'd imagine for the shade. Okay, let's find a tree. Oh, look, here's some. With some sheep. Hi, tree. That's an oak tree, yeah. So, button mushroom, plonk. Hi, sheep. Who's this then? Ah, can't grab it. Ah, there we go. Admiral. Oh, we remember Admiral. Oh, we saw you when you were a lamb. So, evolution tree. Nah, let's go for the evolution tab. What do we need for red mushroom? We need the mushroom to be red, no less. And for the biome to be mostly swamp, as in more than 35%. Okay, that's not really mostly, but you know. Jungle mushroom requires biome of over 50% jungle. And the tropical mushroom must be light blue in a biome of over 20% tropical. So we're going to have to wait until we can get those kind of biomes. But there is a mushroom for you. It's true. It's all for you. What's next? What's next? Oh, chicken farm. How could I have forgotten? Create a suitable area for chickens to live in, where they have enough food to survive and are satisfied with their environment. Then you can add your first chickens into the world. That's a weird phrasing, but we'll go with it. Requirements. Have 3 chicken in the world with an environmental satisfaction of over 70%. Okay. Now what are chickens like? Pasta, actually. It's true. Love pasta. Cooked pasta. The chicken is a simple bird which enjoys spending its days wandering around pecking at wheat seeds. Chickens also lay eggs, which hatch into chicks after a while. Oh, that's interesting. It's got more of a life cycle than just a... Oh, not really. I suppose that's quite normal. Never mind. Ignore me. I know how animals work. The chickens prefer to live in grassy areas where there aren't many trees and are often hunted by various predators. Okay, the structure of that sentence made it sound like they prefer to live... Oh no, it's alright, he fixed it. Oh, often. Forget. I'm talking rubbish again. I've got to stop it. No more talking. Just sheep. I'm joking, I'm going to talk. Okay, they don't like trees. Could be a problem. We've got a thriving oak population. They eat wheat and barley, have the ability to flee. Alright, so no trees, just wheat. I tried to think about this, that's why I put them over here. The wheat field, that is. Wheat is suspiciously brown, but that's okay. So if we put the chicken here, yeah. That seems fine. Oh, it's an egg. Does it have a name as an egg, do you think? It does. It's Lucy the chicken. You know I don't like human names for animals. They deserve more. Alright, have we read all the tasks? Oh no, we've missed one. Diversify. Keeping an eye on Lucy the chicken. You can now start to breed more and more species from the current plants and animals that you have in the world. Use the evolution system to unlock some new species to add more diversity into the world. If you're not sure what to evolve next, check the Stats and Info tab in the toolbar for some inspiration. I think we've got enough to be going on with. They have suggested we evolve the buttercup species and evolve 3 new species of plants. Okay, buttercup, is it? I wonder if that can... Oh, here's Lucy the chicken. Hi. She is brown, a brown chicken. Wow, that was a lot of wheat you just ate. What were we doing? Buttercup, right, I bet that comes off the daisy. Oh my goodness, has the blue daisy population taken over? There are no white daisies. Oh no, it's an invasive species. What about this one over here? No, that's a rock. A stone. Okay, sorry. White daisies no longer exist. So we'll grab a blue daisy. Yeah. So from a daisy we could evolve a tulip, a buttercup, or... Oh, see, that bugs me. See, I was written tulip and buttercup in the singular and then pansies in the plural. I wonder what the reasoning behind that was. Anyway, we are looking for buttercup. Doesn't cost too much, DP wise. Satisfaction is okay, but we need it to be a yellow daisy. So we will go... How old is this one? Okay, this one's dying. Well, it's aging for density and being old. We'll try this young one. Oh, we could evolve a tulip, but no, we're focused. We need a yellow daisy. So we'll click on selective breed and the little spanner and buy yellow for 2.3 thousand DP. Oh, okay. I hope this is worth it. Keep an eye out for a yellow daisy now. God, I'm getting so scratchy. I'm going to zoom out and see the difference we've made on the land. There, look at that. Nice and green. Cozy. Whoop. We can now collect the reward for the chicken farm. It wasn't really a chicken farm, was it? Hi. Oh, an egg. We've got another egg. This chicken will be called Knickers. Never mind. And we unlock rock. Yep, don't get too excited. We now have the ability to place rocks. Oh, we missed one. Gone fishing. I imagine that's going to be in the water. There we go. Chicken looks really healthy. I'm happy. It's about the size of a mushroom. I don't know what's going on over here. Hey, sarcasm isn't welcome here, Bolt. Not today. For this task, you need to create a complete underwater ecosystem with multiple species of fish and seaweed. Unlock the necessary water plants and fish first, and then use them to create a balanced ecosystem. Sure, I feel very balanced. This one wants 4 trout, 4 redfish, 4 kelp, and 4 water lily. We've got a lot. I feel like I need to write down everything we're supposed to be evolving. So we want to be evolving a buttercup. Yes, I know. Now I've made 2 lists. Trout. Redfish. Kelp. What was the other one? I know I'm looking right at it. I'm trying to remember. Water lily. Red maple. The very scientifically named wobbly tree. The accursed wild mint, and then a bunch of mushrooms. I've only managed to fit in tall mush there, that's fine. I'll know what I mean. Red mushroom, tropical mushroom. Is that everything? Yes, I'm just going to put the fan on, get some air movement. We've got 3 chickens while I was pissing around with that. We also... Oh, we've got a new Edsel. Oh, it must have been named after that sheep, our very first sheep. Alright. Can anyone see a yellow daisy? Yeah, okay. There's one there, there's one there. And now we can evolve the buttercup. Bloop. There we go. Buttercup on the way. What's next? Oh, that's making my legs cold. Let's put it over here. I'm glad I chose to stream this. I know it's like the wildly exciting woo stream game, bring in all the people, but it's exactly what I needed, and I'm feeling better. It's nice when those things work out. Alright, let's check out the seaweed. What do we need for this? Okay, let's grab a little one. So, kelp and water lily. Kelp needs... Okay. Kelp needs a seaweed to be 1.04 size and have 2 large rocks nearby. Water lily needs 2 redfish. See, these will be knock on, you know. We need to do the redfish before the water lily and be below -4. Yeah, I thought the chickens were going to bounce as well, but they're not. They're just nodding around. So more likely to do the kelp then if we can find a 1.04. Got to place some, how many rocks was it? Oh my goodness. Oh, this one is the correct size. See if any wild mint could be this easy. Let's get those large rocks. I think rock is just large rocks, so we'll put one there. Oh no, it died. Fucking hell. Too slow. And there. Yeah, we can do it. Quick. Okay. Bit of a rush. But we are evolving into a kelp. Not us personally. That would be ridiculous. So trout then. Oh, we can buy a trout, I think. Yes, trout is already unlocked. Let's write down what it needs. A small freshwater fish that lives in the rivers and lakes of Equilinox. It swims around aimlessly most of the time and is often hunted by larger fish. Oh, I feel the trout. It needs to have some water plants in its habitat in order to survive. Looks like quite a pretty fish for all it is. Right, what have we got then? Suitable biomes, riverbed, shockingly enough. Does not like it to be tropical on the riverbed. Enjoys water plants. That's fair enough, fair enough. But dislikes tropical seaweed. Yuck. This list is going to get really long. Has the ability to flee. Okay, so... yeah, we can just plonk it down, really, can't we? Want to find the good spot. Needs more water. Oh, dear. Not have it. Oh, 80%. That looks like a good way to go. Plonk. And we have a little trout. Does the trout have a name? Apparently, fish aren't good enough to name. Okay, so while that was happening, we've evolved 2 more plants. Yeah. Let's check it out. Yep, we have the reward for Diversify, unlocking rosemary and some stuff. I like rosemary. Very good for roast potatoes. Okay, so we have a buttercup that's kind of squished into the bottom of this oak tree. So let's check out where we need to place the buttercup for ultimate buttercupness. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. A small group of yellow flowers that grow in woodland biomes. Enjoyed mainly by insects, but some animals also appreciate the extra splash of colour in their habitats. Do they though? Okay. Preferred altitude of below 55 metres. Prefers woodland, but can survive also in barren land, grassland, forest, lush, and woodland. Well, yeah, woodland obviously. Doesn't like desert or snow maps. Okay. Other than that, yeah. Okay, does it spread anything? No, it doesn't. So we can plonk it basically anywhere. Let's grab it. Okay. It doesn't spread it, so it might not like it here, but I'm going to plonk it there. No, here. Yeah. Plonk. Yeah, it would be very useful if when you grab them like that and you hover over stuff, you get that tooltip dropping down saying how good it is, like when you are placing something from the shop. Because if you accidentally grab it, as I did the first few times I played, boy, you've got to put it somewhere. Oh, and we have kelp as well. Let's look into kelp. Kelp. A second-tier seaweed plant that grows underwater. The kelp helps to improve the quality of a riverbed biome, which many fish and water animals require. It can grow in both fresh and tropical waters. Okay, habitat then. Barren land, riverbed, and tropical, but not swamp. It enjoys rocks and stones. Who knows why? Don't question the kelp. Okay, so we will grab our new kelp and just place it over here with these rocks. Plonk! There we go. Oh, and now look, we've got 3 trout. I like how it's just the sheep that go to sleep. Just the sheep. Oh, and the task's flashing again. We have achieved cashing in. We are earning over 500 DP per minute, which unlocks brownstones, no less. Yes. Not the type of house. Oh, we missed one. Woodland biome. It must be the new one. Start unlocking some more woodland plants using the evolution system. Oregano can be unlocked by evolving. The grass and woodland trees can be... Sorry. I can tell it's time for a break. I'm losing it completely. The woodland trees can be bred from the oak tree. Use these plants to make a nice woodland biome in the world in preparation for some woodland creatures. Gotta love woodland creatures. So what does it want from us? It wants elm tree, sycamore, and oregano. No, thank you. Okay, we will give that the consideration it deserves. We're doing well. Look how much life we have. Look how many bloody chickens we have. Yeah, this happened before. We had too many chickens for the amount of wheat. Maybe I'll plonk down a wheat. I'm concerned. Plonk. There you go. There's some more wheat. Does wheat spread the biome? Or do I need to put something else with it? It doesn't spread the biome, so I might need to extend the grass out that way. That's a lot of chickens. How are the sheep doing? See, the sheep are being absolutely fine. We've got Frisco the sheep, Susie the sheep, Admiral who's getting on in age now, and Troy the sheep. I can't believe they didn't name the fish. That's so mean. Okay, we've done well. We've done well.